really decided that it was time to embrace what stealth was, but in a different way, to deliver it in a different way. So instead of always forcing you, to be slow and to move very slowly and to be passive and to look at the patrol going, we decided, let's transform stealth into something that's passive, into something that's active. Instead of looking at the patrol, passing by and moving away, let's use the stealth, as a tool to better engage our enemies, to really feel like a predator, to really feel like Sam Fisher. The main feature is how we're delivering Sam's athletic moves. So we're really focused on delivering all those athletic moves in a really fast and easy to use way. If you're running away from enemies and you want to use a pipe, you press, you're up on the pipe, you're moving fast on the pipe. You are Sam Fisher, you're the best in the world. We want you to feel that way. After that, we've got 2 new features, the mark and execute and the last known position, that come and really support the new way we're delivering stealth. The mark and execute, like any movie, any 24 episode with Jack Bauer, right? You take cover, you look at your enemies, or you look with your snake cam under a door, you mark your enemies. Once you're ready, you open the door, you execute, headshots super fast, allowing you to move forward. So we're making you more active in the stealth, and we're giving you tools to feel, like the badass that Sam is. The last known position, super interesting because it allows you to play kind of a cat and mouse gameplay with your enemies, right? You can, after you mark and execute, maybe you made some noise, enemies come over, they see you, they start engaging you. You decide to run away, you jump off a ledge, the enemies lose sight of you, boom. We make the last known position silhouette appear, then you broke line of sight and your enemies are coming, on that position. You can flank them, you can wait for them, and then you take care of them. Like I said, it's about making the player feel like Sam Fisher, and Sam Fisher can do 3 headshots in a row, no problem. But in a video game, we were wondering, how are we going to deliver that? You're in third person, you've got your reticle, you're turning fast. But what's really great is that you can really you're preparing, you're marking your enemies, and then you can maybe just mark one guy and you can just move around and you're not thinking about him because he's marked, and you're kind of safe. You know where he is, and then you're looking around. There's no more enemies. You're safe. Okay, I'm taking care of him. Execute. Sam turns, he executes. The game is going to start in Malta. Sam is going to be investigating the death of his daughter. He's on a lead. He's trying to figure out who killed her. And in Malta, things are going to unravel, and something's going to happen, and he's going to be brought back to Washington, where as the story about Sarah is going to also be linked with other things of his past, and that's going to open up a whole conspiracy into Washington. Sam has always been, the best in the world, but he's always been working for someone else. So for us to remove him from that box, he's not working for the government. He's outside of that, and now it's personal. So it's even, he's even more scary, and that's what we're trying to show in the game. Well, for us, again, Sam leading an investigation for his daughter's killer. It's kind of interesting to have a gameplay to interrogate people and to get information. And instead of just having scripted events where you're not interacting or having a cinematic or something, we decided to just embrace the fact that we're a game, we're interactive, and have those great moments where you can grab a guy by the throat and bash him anywhere you want, and get some really cool bashes and things breaking in the environment to get the information you want. I'm not allowed to talk about the goggles. I can tell you that, as you saw in the demo, you're definitely fighting people that have the 3 dots, but the 3 dots are red, but I can't talk about the green. Between all our locations, we're going to have seamless transitions in the environment, so we're going to remove the loading screens, and it's going to be a travel shot inside your next location to show you where you're going, what are your objectives, maybe where some enemies are, things like that, so that you get a little glimpse of the future, but then you're in control. After that, we're using, the game is about light and shadows, right? So we're using projected text. It's a light that's projecting either text or a movie in the environment, allowing us to tell the story or to give your objectives to you in real time in the environment. So for your objectives, instead of just writing, top left, your objective, go do this, we're going to project it. So Same thing for projected movies. You know, you're bashing a guy, you're asking him, you know, who killed my daughter, and the guy answers you. Or when he's answering Sam, we're projecting for the player in the environment, you know, who that guy is, what does he look like, what is he doing, why is he bad. So it's our way of keeping the player immersed, always in control of Sam and the camera, but, you know, playing a little movie to add to another layer of story.
I have to ask, multiplayer, have you guys thought about if you're going to include that in the game?
I cannot talk about multiplayer right now.
Would you like to?
I'd love to talk about multiplayer. Well, I think one thing I can tell you definitely is that when you look at our single player experience, you can see the potential for multiplayer. I think everybody that I've shown, you know, the game up to now is like, wow, you know, like, I hope you guys are doing something with multiplayer with that type of gameplay. My very intimate goal is to deliver the Splinter Cell game that people play and they're like, wow, okay, this is the stealth I've always wanted. Now I feel like I'm the best elite agent in the world. I am Sam Fisher. I can be like him. I'm fast like him. I've got his reflexes. I feel, you know, badass. I can mark and execute the way he would, you know. So to deliver that promise and really build on that and open up, hopefully, you know, a new gameplay, you know, a revised gameplay of what stealth is. Splinter Cell Conviction, coming out fall 2009 on Xbox 360 and PC.
What happens next is up to you.